stop everything, because I'm going to show you the exact moment your life split into two paths. Why 99% of people are stuck on the wrong one, but how you are part of the 1% who will actually reach their dreams. This isn't motivation. This is the blueprint that separates those who remain stuck, wishing, hoping, and dreaming, from those who dominate their life and turn their dreams into a reality. Here's what nobody tells you about transformation. It doesn't happen when you're ready. It happens when you stop procrastinating and you decide to take action. You've been programmed to believe change takes time, but that's the biggest lie ever sold. I've watched people completely transform their lives in months, weeks, and even days. Not because they found some magic secret, but because they finally did what successful people do differently. They decided and acted now, less thinking, more action. Action is the highest form of communication. And to honor that, your first call to action is this. Right now, open your notes or reminder app on your phone. Write the one thing you've been avoiding that you know would change everything if you just decided to do it. Don't think, just write. Your subconscious already knows what it is. What you just wrote down, that's not a problem or something to avoid. That's your superpower in disguise and your fastest path to success, and I'm about to prove it to you. Every successful person I know has one thing in common. They stopped waiting for things to get better and started taking full ownership of their actions and results right away. Not of their circumstances, but of their responses to those circumstances. Here's the difference. Average people react to their environment on autopilot. The most successful respond from a place of power and create their environment. The three-step reality shift. 1. Own your story. Stop saying, "I can't do it," and start asking, "What could I do with what I have, where I am, to achieve this?" 2. Design your day. Your morning routine sets the stage for your life. 3. Execute relentlessly. Consistency beats perfection every single time. What's one small thing you could do consistently every day that will move your needle the most? Message 3 prospects. Make 3 offers for your product. Eat an apple instead of that cake. Go for a 20-minute walk instead of watching TV. Your second call to action. Tomorrow morning, wake up 30 minutes earlier. Use those 30 minutes to workshop what you wrote down earlier. No excuses, no negotiations, just pure prioritized action. Honor yourself and your time always. Imagine you have a 1-hour meeting on your calendar this week with Jeff Bezos or another billionaire. How valuable would that meeting be for you? Now imagine you treated an hour with yourself with that same level of value. Because with the right action and focus, you can move mountains in an hour. But here's where most people fail, and it's not what you think. It's not lack of motivation, it's not lack of knowledge. It's this one psychological trap that keeps 99% of people stuck forever. The trap is called later or someday syndrome. You tell yourself you'll start when you have more time, more money, more confidence. But the reality is confidence doesn't create action. Action creates confidence. I've mentored and helped hundreds of people over the past 10 years, and the ones who break through share one common trait. They start before they're ready. They acted despite their fear, not without it, but in the face of it. The fear formula. Fear stands for false evidence appearing real. Let that sink in. False evidence appearing real. Courage is deciding to still take action, especially in the presence of fear. So simply put, success is practicing courage more often and more consistently each day. Your third call to action. Within the next 24 hours, take one action toward your goal that scares you. Make that offer at your new price. Start that ad campaign you've been avoiding. Make that difficult call. Fear is data, not a stop sign. Now I'm going to share the one strategy that's created more millionaires, transformed more lives, and generated more breakthroughs than any other method I know. It's called the 1% rule. Simply put, every day you're either getting 1% better or 1% worse. There is no in between. So the question is, which direction are you choosing? The daily 1% compound effect system. First thing in the morning, 10 minutes of energy alignment and visualization, mentally rehearsing your dreams and desires. Later in the morning, 10 minutes of skill development such as sales, marketing, coaching. Midday, one highest priority action that moves the needle. Most evening, 10 minutes of reflection, planning and preparing for what you can do better tomorrow. This isn't about being perfect. It's simply about making progress. Small actions, compounded daily, create extraordinary results. Your fourth call to action. Right now, schedule these 4 blocks in your calendar for tomorrow. Treat them and honor them like meetings with your future millionaire self, because that's exactly what they are. But here's what really separates the dreamers from the achievers, and it's probably not what you expect. Dreamers focus more on the result or destination. Achievers focus more on the action or process. They understand that who you become on the journey is more valuable than what you achieve at the end. The 3 pillars of unstoppable momentum. Clarity. Know exactly what you want and why. Consistency. Show up always, especially when you don't feel like it. Community. Surround yourself with people who push you and continuously challenge you to grow. Most people fail because they try to do it alone, but success is a team sport. Your 5th call to action. Find one person who's already where you want to be. Reach out to them right away and ask for 15 minutes of their time. Most successful people love helping others who are serious about growth. So here's the thing, everything I've shared with you works amazingly well, but only if you work it. So to set you up for the best success possible, there's one final piece that will determine whether you'll actually follow through or just consume this as entertainment and move on to the next video with little to no progress. The difference between successful people and everyone else isn't talent, luck, or circumstances. It's commitment. Not just commitment to the goal, but commitment to the process, especially when it gets hard. The 30-day non-negotiable challenge. For the next 30 days, commit to the 1% rule every single day. 10 minutes of visualization and energy alignment. First thing, 10 minutes of skill development and training to get better. 1 needle-moving action before any other actions. 10 minutes of reflection to help you figure out what to do better. Track your progress, measure it, and celebrate the small wins. That which you measure can be improved upon. Comment below, I am part of the 1% who will crush my goals and live my dream life. This isn't just engagement, it's accountability. When you make a declaration like this publicly, you're 65% more likely to follow through on it. In closing, your life is happening right now, not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Every second you wait is a second you will never get back. The person you're meant to become is waiting for you to stop talking about your goals and start walking toward them. The life you want is on the other side of the actions you've been avoiding. If this resonates with you and you're ready to stop being a spectator in your own life, subscribe to my channel, Mind Body Evolution, and hit that notification bell. Because every week I'll be sharing next-level transformative ideas like this that have helped hundreds of people break through their biggest barriers and fast. And most importantly, go take action right now. Never wait to do something that you can do now, because your time and energy is far more valuable than you realize. And your future self is counting on what you do next.